Alright, Kalashnikov. I hope I said that right. I've always struggled saying that word, but here's my submission for your 100 plus sub giveaway. Thanks again for doing that. That's real stand-up of you. I hope to reach 100 subs soon as well. I guess for my first one, showing my current favorite folder, it would be my ZDP Endura. I've just recently tried ZDP. This stuff is awesome. It keeps its edge, and even though it's ground real thin, I don't know if you guys can see that. Let me see if I could get that. Basically, like, disappears that edge. It's so thin. But because of its thin edge, you really need a steel that's real hard, and the ZDP I find is amazing. I'll probably do a video on cut test. I don't know, I'll probably do one later. But I love the Spyderco Endura. I wish they made more knives in ZDP. I wish Spyderco did, just because the stretch, Delica, and I think it was a Ladybug in ZDP. Wish they did some of the more stylish models in ZDP, but yeah, I love the ZDP. Dirty blade. But yeah, so that's my favorite folder at the moment. Favorite cold steel Kershaw. I don't own too many Kershaws or cold steels. I do have a Speed Bump and a Skyline. Out of the two, I think I do have a Kershaw Nerve also, but I do prefer the Skyline the most. It's just so light, and I like how they left the liner off just to keep the weight down. Just real nice design. Only thing I could think it for is it seems to rub on the liner. I don't know if you guys can see that in the reflection. Just right there as it closes. That usually rubs if you open it with a thumb stud, but primarily being a flipper knife, yeah, it bugged me in the beginning, but you just kind of accept wear on your knives. But yeah, that's my favorite Kershaw. Cold steel, I think the only cold steel I have is Mini Pendleton Hunter. It works good, it's just a bit small. Never really warmed up to cold steel, but they do have really good knives. Just not my cup of tea. Alright, and favorite auto knife. Okay, this is kind of embarrassing, guys. The only auto knife I have is, it's California legal, so me being in California, it is legal to own this just because the blade size is so small. It's really fast, and it has garbage steel in it. It does not hold an edge. This is some cheap knife I got overseas. Yeah, wow, that's really tough. I hurt myself closing this thing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a knockoff of some name brand, but this is just, someone could tell me what this is a knockoff of. It'd be kind of cool to get the real one and the knockoff, just to have them side by side. But auto knives are usually way overpriced, so we'll see. Yeah, if someone has a name of this knife, the real one, please let me know. I don't know much about auto knives. Has a safety on here. Does not actuate if the safety's on, but taking out the safety, it is really fast. So that's the one and only probably interesting thing about this knife, that it's an actually fast auto. Actually, I had to Loctite that pivot, because if you don't Loctite it, eventually this knife just kind of flies apart because the spring's so strong. And just kind of cheap knife got overseas. Alright, and I think the last part is what knives am I looking forward to. I have your thing here just as a script. I am looking forward to the SOG Slim Jim. I guess indirectly advocating Blade HQ. I just love how thin this knife is, and hopefully how lightweight it will be. And my other knife I'm looking forward to is the Spyderco Ulai. It's kind of like a police except longer. In VG10, I always found Spyderco's VG10 to be a bit soft. I haven't tried VG10 in other manufacturers yet, but if I do, it'd be nice to compare Spyderco's VG10 with other people's. I know some people say Spyderco usually runs their steel a bit harder, but in my stretch, which I did leave, so that could be my fault. I just find it losing its teeth really quick, but it cuts no matter what, but it just loses its razor edge real quick. But yeah, so that's why I now have Spyderco Endura ZDP. And I probably sound like a broken record, I love ZDP. Alright, and I think that's it. Let me see if I'm missing anything. Oh, give a shout out to your channel. Thank you, kalashnikov12345. I found you through this contest actually. I saw a VR someone else put up. I think it was Bill Cody. I hope I say that right. He's just a real great guy. Supported me quite a bit, and apparently he's supporting you now. Great to finally see your channel, and hope to watch some more of your videos. Thanks for your time.